What is good, Meat Boys? Yo, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like Andre Fialho is literally fighting every single week. He's back again, taking on the Celtic Kid, Jake Matthews, and very interested to get your take on this one because this is a great matchup, right? Fialho has been looking absolutely nice recently. We just saw him live against Cameron Van Camp. He put that to rest in about 2.5 minutes. Another impressive showing, and before that, he had that TKO finish over Miguel Baeza, and his only loss is to our boy Michel Pieta. And this is a guy who picked up some great wins in various organizations, and every time he's winning a fight, he's getting on the mic and saying, "Yo, Dana, let me fight next week," and asking you shall receive. He's getting the Celtic Kid in this one, who I think is a great levels test. I mean, this is a kid who was on a 3-fight win streak before having to run into Sean Brady, and we know the absolute killer that Sean Brady is, and he didn't end up winning that fight, but he lost in the third round. And to even make it that far versus Sean Brady is pretty nice. And he has those awesome wins against Diego Sanchez, Emil Mek, and Rostam Akhman, who admittedly is not that great, but we know Celtic Kid is a guy who has a lot of UFC experience despite being fairly young still and likely in his prime. And we know that he has a nice wrestling base. So what are your thoughts on how this plays out against Andre Fialho? It's not going to look like the other Andre Fialho fights where it stays on the feet for the entire time. So are you at all concerned about that fact, or are you running with Fialho in this one? Who you got?
Yeah, this is such a good fight and good levels test for both these fighters. Does Fialho have what it takes to stand and grapple with the Celtic Kid, and does Celtic have what it takes to absolutely bang with the Savage Fialho? Very intrigued to see how this plays out. But man, I gotta go Tapology majority KO. I think Jake is getting the 1-2 sleeper. I think Fialho, I'm banking off his Portugal background of grappling is going to be good enough, but we really don't know because Jake Matthews isn't no joke when it comes to grappling. So it's going to be very interesting to see if it hits a mat, and if it does, how does Fialho handle it? If it stays standing, we already know what's going to happen. Majority with the KO on tap. That's where I'm at too. I think Fialho's going to get it done KO. If he doesn't, it might be just a smother sesh. Jake just sniffing crotch and hold him down and just ground and pound. This could be a very bad fight either way. I really don't know which way, but I'm going to lean Fialho. Also a big fan.
I feel that in great stuff, and we know Fialho as just an absolute punisher on the feet. I mean, most of this dude's wins are by KO or TKO, and Jake Matthews historically is pretty difficult to finish by strikes. I mean, he's been submitted a few times, but the last time he got TKO'd was by the boy Kevin Lee, and that was definitely a minute ago. But Fialho absolutely packs a nasty punch, and as you touched on, 82% is rolling with Fialho. Most of it is Brown. They think that they're gonna KO Jake Matthews. 18% is rolling with the Celtic Kid. Do you think that Fialho might surprise us on the ground at all, or is it coming right back to the feet? And conversely, do you think Matthews is going to come and maybe try to prove a point, stand and bang? And if so, how's that going to play out for him?
Yeah, if he tries to stand and bang, he's definitely better level up that stand-up game, and maybe he did. I don't know, but I think that's not going to play out in his favor. Fialho, we already know he is a killer, and he's been showing that he is a absolute savage. Both the young dudes. This is the future of the division, in my opinion, for the next 10 plus years. So can't wait to see how this plays out.
Yeah, same, and I'm with you all the way. I'm rolling with Fialho. I've been intrigued to see a lot of action coming in on Matthews, but this is a great levels test, and if this narrows to even a near pick'em, then you love to see Andre Fialho at a pick'em because this is a guy who has been delivering lately and seemingly has just another level of confidence that he's possessing right now. So I'm with you. Gonna go Fialho. Gonna go by KO, but if this thing is an ugly, unanimous decision victory for Matthews, that to me wouldn't be the most surprising thing because I'm a little bit hesitant as to what this might look like if it hits the mat. But let's just hope that the take one to give one approach on the feet for Fialho will be enough to absolutely put the lights out of the Celtic Kid. So cannot wait for this one. Hell of a way to kick things off. Any last thoughts?
No, such a good fight. Can't wait to see more bangers to come. So make sure, meaties, slap that meat and subscribe. Throw in the comments below who you got, and also check the other video.